So number 14 asks us, it gives us 4 points. Point F, which is at 3, 3. Point K, which is at 6, 5. Point J, which is at 8, 2. And point L, which is at 5, 0. And they all lie in the coordinate plane. And they want to know which lines are perpendicular. And it gives us some options here. So we're actually going to utilize the fact that we have options and test those out and see which one of these sets is perpendicular. But we need to keep in mind that to be perpendicular, what does it mean for lines to be perpendicular? It means they form a right angle with each other. It also means that their slopes are opposite reciprocals. Opposite reciprocals, which means that if the slope of one is, say, A over B, then the perpendicular line has a slope of opposite, which means change the sign. So if it was negative, it's positive. And if it was positive originally, it will be negative. And then reciprocal, flip the fraction. Reciprocal is the flipped fraction. So if they have slopes that are opposite reciprocals, that would mean they're perpendicular. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the slope of each line and see if any of these sets make a perpendicular pair of lines. So let's just start with A and work our way down. Line FK. Remember, slope is y2 minus y1. That's your rise over your run, x2 minus x1. So y2 minus y1 gives us 5 minus 3 from FK. There's your y2, there's your y1, over x2, which would be 6, minus x1, which is 3. So we end up with 2 over 3. So that's the slope of line FK. Now for KJ, which is the second part of this pair here, the slope, same thing, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, except for this time we're doing it with point K and point J. So point J will be our x2, y2, point K will be our x1, y1. So your y2 is 2 minus y1 is 5. 2 minus 5 over x2, which would be 8, minus x1, which would be 6. So we end up with 2 minus 5 is negative 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. So the slopes of these lines are 2/3 and negative 3 over 2. Does this make them perpendicular? Actually, it does. We got lucky that the first one we tried is a set of perpendicular lines here. 2 over 3, if we take the opposite, that means we change the sign. It was positive. We change it to negative here. And then reciprocal, flip the fraction. Instead of 2 over 3, 3 over 2. So actually, A is your correct answer. Those lines are perpendicular.